Hi guys, Ready Set RC, and today we have the final completion of the Cross RC SP4B. Just so that you guys are clear, this is actually my first Cross RC kit. This is a kit, you have to build it up from scratch. You have to paint it, it's a hard body, and do all the detailing that you see here today. I have built 2 Cross RC kits to date. I actually purchased the SP4 first, then really, like within a week's time frame, got the SU4 right afterwards and decided to build the SU4 as the first kit. I just felt there's been quite a few build videos out there on YouTube on this truck that you guys can look after, but what I really want to speak on is the comparisons between the B kit and the C kit. Kind of go over why you hear a lot of guys tell you in regards to the Cross RC, especially the SU4 and the SP4. I can't really speak on the other kits so much, but in regards to these, why everyone keeps telling you to go to the C kit. The instructions between the SU4 and the SP4 fairly similar, guys. I mean, from the under part of the chassis and everything else, they're pretty much the same kit. The part where you're going to start to find that they become a little bit different is when you start to talk about the rails and some of the specific parts as you get to the SP4, especially the body itself. In regards to the B and C part, there is quite a bit of difference between the two kits, and that is the part I want to touch on today so you guys are fully aware before you spend your hard-earned cash on the A, B, or C versions of the Cross RC SU4 or SP4 kits. First and foremost, I will say I don't own an A. I've always looked at the specs of an A and never really interests me, so I just automatically start with either the B or the C when I've purchased these two. So here we are, guys, the SU4C, the SP4B. And some of the subtle differences you can see in regards to the front of the trucks is that this has the chrome bumper on here. This has a body color. This actually doesn't even have a body colored molded bumper. It comes in a clear plastic and you have to paint this. So with this one you do not have the high finishes that you have on the C model. The other part of this too, in regards to the C model, you get multiple different grills with this truck. So this is a standard grill that comes with the C model. This is actually from this truck. So this grill is actually from the C model, and I threw it on this one. But to be quite honest, this truck comes with, I believe, 2 different grills, this one and this one. The grill that comes with this truck does not look like this, and you do got to paint the grill. You do not get a chrome grill with the B model. You actually get another clear grill that you have to paint. In regards to the B model and the C model, is the tires, even though these are different tires, the tires are different between the two kits. You still get the same tires on an A, B, or C model. Same thing applies to this one. You get the same tires for A, B, or C. What you do get different is the actual wheels. With the B model, you get a metal wheel, but with the C model, you get a high finished CNC aluminum wheel on here. The C model has just a way better finish on it than what you would see on the B model. The other thing that I will say is that in regards to, and this is key, this was key, and I did not know this prior to purchasing them because it's not listed in anywhere in Cross RC's listing for the 2 trucks. This truck, you get a standard foam in the wheel. With the C model, and I have to assume it's also applied to the C model on this, you get a dual stage foam on this truck. So with this one, you actually get a dual stage foam, which I was completely surprised because there is nothing listed when you are making the purchase on this truck that this has this dual stage foam on there. So this one actually had that. And I noticed on the B model, not at all. You just get a regular foam with this installation. In regards to the faux motor in both of these, I won't pop this open, and you guys seen the video on this one already, but the faux motor on this one, I didn't install it, but it comes with that on both of these kits. The light package on the B and C model is available on both of these kits. So you get the lights, the headlights, the park light, you get the headlights, the running lights, you get the dash lights, you get the tail lights on here. What you don't get is this light bar, which I stated that in the video for this truck, that you do not get this light bar on here. This is something that is this is outside of the actual kit purchase. But you do get all the other bits that you're seeing in regards to the chrome writings, the windshield wipers, the interior, all that comes in the B model and also on the C model. A model is the one where you missed the lit dashboard on here, but you do get it for the B. So the B, you do get a lit dashboard. Everything that you see on here today in regards to this cage on the B model, that is available with the kit as well. The chrome bits that you're seeing on the sides, that's available on this kit as well. Another feature which I will say is essential on this truck, and just to feel the weight difference between the two, you get a metal axle on the C model, and you do not get that on the B. When I originally made the purchase, and remember I said this was the first Cross RC that I actually purchased, I didn't know that there would be a big difference between the axles and the weight, but there is, especially since there is not much in regards to third-party support on these trucks. That low weight on here, I'm thinking it's going to be essential. Once I get this out on the rocks, I get to see how this performs out in the wild. I'll tell if that's really going to be a hit or miss, but I did notice it on this, that weight down low helped me climb over rocks with this truck. And I am very appreciative that I went ahead and I bought this truck with that has the C model that has the metal axles on this. Both of them have a 4-link suspension in the front and rear. That's not changed. The servo on both is mounted in the same position. It's both on axle on both of these trucks. In regards to the chassis build on these trucks, there's not much difference in regards to the rigidity and everything else between a C and a B model. Also, in regards to the links and the transmission, I did not notice a difference in the assembly between the two kits. The motor that comes in both of these is exactly the same. These kits do not provide an ESC receiver, a transmitter. The only thing electronic that is provided, or a servo, as I stated, between the two trucks, the only thing that's provided in them in regards to electronics is the motor, and it's identical to it's identical motors, and it's identical motors that are in both of these trucks. I currently have the Tekin BXR system running in both of them. The only thing that I'm running different between the two is the servo. I have the Eco Boost in this one, and I wasn't quite happy with how the fitment went in there. Not so much the servo and its performance, just really the fitment was a lot to adjust to get it into this truck. And with this one, I went with my standard ESCs that I use on a lot of my crawlers, which is the Power HD waterproof servo. I think it's 23 kg on there, and I got that installed in here. No issues when I put that in. That fit in like a glove onto this truck. In regards to the interiors for both of these trucks, the interiors are very much the same in regards to the bits that they come with. What you do need to keep in mind is that these doors are meant to be sealed all the time. They are a pain in the butt on this model, I noticed, more than on the SUV version of staying closed, because some of them I tried to keep the driver's doors able so I can swap out the drivers on both trucks, but the door on this one, I like the fit a lot better than I did on the SUV, and that's more of a model difference than anything else, than a C or B difference between the two trucks. Just the model difference on the two, I really do like how the doors fit on this truck. And it's primarily just the front doors, guys. So you're only going to have the driver door and the passenger door in the front that's going to be the ones that are removable on the SU4. Actually, outside of that, the battery compartments between the two are fairly the same size. I didn't see a difference between the two in regards to the battery compartment size on there. For the most part, the big differences for me, between the C and the B model is really some of those polished, refined parts, and the biggest one's going to be those axles down there. I don't know if most of you guys are concerned about the dual stage foam or not, but I thought that was a nice welcome plus. But I really would say if I am going to buy another Cross RC model going forward, I think I would always go with a C model. I would spend the extra money and go the way of the C, simply for the fact that I want a truck that I'm never going to have to worry about upgrading or doing anything to it, because that's exactly what the C does. It gives you all of the bits that you would want to possibly put in A or B. They give it to you right up front. And I don't believe the price difference is all that much at the time of this video. When I was ordering this truck, I believe the price difference was well over $100 difference between the B and the C model, which is why I hesitated in getting the C in this at that time. But I always wanted an SUV style crawler, and that's when I purchased the SU4 right after it. I have to say that I'm very happy with both of these kits. I probably would say I would go with a C the next time that I build another one of these demons. Again, it's going to be a C model. But that's it, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram for our latest post to the channel. This is Ready Set RC, signing out. Thanks again, guys.